Oh my gosh, guys, I think I got it figured out. It was a stupid me moment. It was not anything wrong with my computer or anything. It was me. Hey, how's it going? Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure because I was having some audio issues and I think I figured out what it was. Yes. Yeah. So I'll wait for everybody else to get in here. But yeah, it's definitely a stupid me moment, not a stupid internet or stupid computer. It's definitely stupid me. So I had the little USB wireless thing stuck in for my headphones, and I forgot that it was stuck in there. So it was trying to pull from my headphones, which are out of batteries and haven't been turned on for months. So that's what the problem was. Real simple. It was never the computer. It was just me. So anyway, so how is everybody else doing tonight? Yeah, I know we all have those stupid moments on the computers. Sadly, they get more and more as we get older and older. And my daughter, who is 9 years old, would probably laugh at me. Hey, RD, how are you doing? I'm glad you guys can all hear me because I was really starting to get upset for a second there. It wasn't quite like Office Space destroy the printer time, but it was getting close. And I was going to see failed almost. You didn't fail. But yeah, so one thing that I put out there today is interview that I did over a week ago and kind of set it up a long time ago before that. Okay, soft snake. Um, oh, that's as close as it gets. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see me taking my shirt off. But yeah, so an interview with a drone company CEO. I dropped that video today. I was pretty proud of it. It's kind of a big achievement for me. So yeah, first topic of the night. Oh, vengeful spoon. Yeah, I don't. Did I call you a guy? Spying on girls with drones. Yeah, Adam. That's one that you like to talk about a lot. I don't know why. Um, but it's a lot harder than you think. By the time you could get any pictures of women or guys or whatever you're spying on, they're going to hear it. So it's kind of a moot point thing. If somebody is surprised by a drone spying on them, they're acting usually. But yeah, I hope Roger can make it. Oh, there's Roger. So I was going to offer to you, Roger, if you wanted to come in at all, I can send you a link. But oh, hey, don't apologize. It's okay, Vengeful. You're all good. Yep, I'll be here. Pending I plug this little device in here back in the thing. I will need your email, RD. Yeah, Roger, I'm going to send you a link. I'm only going to bring a couple people in because otherwise it starts lagging up and everything. And it gets, the more people you have in, the more everybody tries to talk over each other. And it gets a little tough. But it is a lot better to, instead of having it a one-man show, have it be a couple people. It just makes, it makes it more interesting conversation to kind of have that break of a different voice and stuff. So, yeah, I got Rogers. I'll send that to him. Hold on here. Let me get the. Where's my link at? This is so much easier to send when I haven't restarted my computer and lost all my tabs with my email and all that stuff on it. So give me a second, guys, to get this to Roger. But I will. Oh, that doesn't seem right. Why is my link so much longer than what Roger's usually is? Hold on, guys. This was so much better when Val could help me. All right, here we go. I found it now. All right, Roger, I sent it to you. And took me a little while. Sorry, it takes me a while to figure this stuff out. I don't actually. You sent me an email, RD. Which email did you send it to? Because the one I used for this is different. Are you okay with typing your email in chat, RD? I don't have yours, RD. Yeah, if you can type it in chat. Let's see if Roger can come in here. Hey, there's Roger. How you doing, Roger?
Yes, sir.
I'm glad I figured that out. I was really getting close there, Roger. Like, I mean, this is a laptop, so it's pretty easy to throw.
It's one thing I can't use is laptops. I've tried them so many times and I can't.
Yeah, I would like it to have a better camera on it, but it's decent. And it actually keeps up with it pretty well in 720. I wish it had a 1080. I might actually get an external one at some point in time, but
okay. Hi, Val. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Yes, everybody, please hit that like button.
Yes, please hit the like button. Now I can actually concentrate on the stream rather than figuring out this darn mic and everything. You guys do it so fluently every time when you guys are on. It's
well, we're on this 7 days a week, my friend. That's why.
Yeah, true. And a couple times a day during the weekend.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, Canadian drone guy, how you doing? RDF's about ready to come in.
Hey, Sly, how's it going, Sly Dad? My cruise is. Wait, Val, are you going on a cruise, or are you talking about my cruise? Because my cruise is definitely a month away as well. So we're going on a cruise, and is it Cozumel? I think is the other place we're going to. I looked it up, and then now I've already forgotten again.
He put his email in the chat there, RDF. He put his email up there in the chat.
Did he? Okay, yeah. I'll get it to him here. RDF. Did he retract it?
It's still there.
I guess I'm not seeing it yet.
Okay, you see where Val's marked slide that the cruise is only a month away. Well, just
there we go. There we go. I got it. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Roger. It'll be just a second to send this.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Oh, Sly Dad's all ready for that cruise, believe me. How's it going there, Canadian Drone Guy? Mr. 84. Good day, good day. RDF, about ready to find him in the chat. Slide that. Vintage Full Spoon, 84. How you doing?
All right, RD, I sent that to you. So Val, you're going on a cruise? What time? What, that would be so crazy if we ended up on the same cruise. That would be so crazy. And if Sly Dad's there, I might miss it. No, I'm just kidding, Sly Dad. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I didn't know you were going on a cruise next month, Val. And literally mine is like a month and a week now. Oh, Royal Caribbean. I think we are going on, what's the other one? Carnival. We're going on Carnival. So maybe we'll see each other and we'll be able to wave at each other as we're going by each other in the ocean. Because it's a real small place, you know.
It's a real big ocean, you mean? Yeah.
Sly Dad, you better really work on your flexibility there if you're going to fit in that suitcase. That would be an interesting. Although that was a YouTube craze for a while, as everybody would film themselves going into a suitcase. Hey, Artie.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Hey, RD. How you doing?
What's going on, man?
Nice drone.
Oh, thanks.
He's doing fine. Everything's doing fine.
That's good.
Besides hitting the deer with my truck tonight, everything's going good.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I went and did some errands today at the store, and I was coming back home, and I saw the deer. I got it just by the corner of my eye. I saw it coming out of the woods. I put the brakes on, but on the icy road, so the truck just kept on going. The deer got it. So, yeah.
Well, how's the truck, Roger? I hope you didn't do.
There's a little bit of damage in the front there, and my lights and all that there. But my son's gonna come over tomorrow. We're gonna fix it tomorrow.
That's good. Usually, you got to worry about your radiator leaking or the fan getting bent or something.
No, it's just like I've got it on the right hand side, on the passenger side. Where the fender is and the lights and everything there.
Oh, okay. So
I got the butt end of the deer.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
I had
that
that
sucks.
happen to me once.
Yeah,
it does. Because the thing is it looks like it's so little damage, but then when you go to repair it or whatever, they're like, "Oh, that'll be $1,700."
Yeah. But then my headlights cracked, and there's a bunch of deer hair stuck in the crack of the light and meat.
Jesus, Roger. God damn.
Oh, my son's.
You whacked that.
I got up and ran right over the tracks after that.
Well, Roger, you better make good use of that and make yourself a really expensive fire starter out of that deer hair.
Yeah, Jesus.
Hey, Food Forest, how you doing?
Hey, Food Forest, how are you doing? So what are you up to, RD?
Oh, not too much. Just watching National Lampoon's Christmas.
We watch that every single year when we're putting the tree up and everything. So
that's a good movie.
it is. And
Yeah.
we overuse the "why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know, Margo."
Right.
We overuse that in our house.
And the icicle coming through the window and breaking the
Oh,
stereo.
Yeah, I can quote most of that movie.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't seen the Vegas Vacation at all. I don't know. Just haven't seen it.
Whereabouts do you live, RD?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
I live in Upper Cove, Maryland.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So you guys have had quite a few storms there recently as well, just like Roger.
No.
No? Oh.
No, we don't need snow here. Snow yet, but I don't know. I mean, they're not yet, anyways. But
yeah, man, we've been so lucky. We've had snow like 4 times, but it's never been more than like an inch and a half, and then it literally melts like the next day with rain.
Yeah, that's what we have. Yeah,
you're lucky.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Roger's like, if you want a couple feet per square foot, I'll give it to you.
We were at -16 Fahrenheit this morning. So, yeah, tonight we're supposed to go down to about it's a -14 tonight. But we're supposed to have a heat wave going up to +1 or 2 tomorrow.
Jesus. I've been to Canada like in the winter time, and we were at Niagara Falls watching the ice go over the falls, and there was a bunch of us, and we were just throwing like snowballs like right into the water.
Okay.
Like it was cold as crap there.
Yeah, I bet. I was gonna say that ice. Like, did you guys like play a game of trying to see the same ice ball after it went over the falls when it gets down and starts going down river again or whatever?
No, we were there for a bachelor party. It was my brother's bachelor party. We were there, and we decided to go down and see the Niagara Falls, and it was cold as crap down.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Artie, why don't you say something in chat so everybody can see who you are and stuff if they don't have you.
I'm going to speak French for a minute there, guys. Got a guy here from France.
Oh, okay.
Acton 60, comment ça va? Mon nom c'est Roger Martin. Je viens de Québec, Canada. C'est moi avec la barbe blanche. Bienvenue.
You speak French, do you?
Roger just spoke 10 times more French than I know.
Yeah, Roger, I am French. I am French.
Okay.
I come from Quebec, Canada.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Yeah, Quebec has that really high French population there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know for my job, we have these, conferences that we go to and stuff. And there's a dealer that's up in Quebec, and those guys, they speak a lot of French to each other. But they're like Roger and Kim are, where they can go French, English, French, English, French, English all the time. And you're like, oh, yeah, I picked up that word. Oh, wait, no, that's not French. Dang it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Centroid, how you doing? Central Ariel.
Yeah. Hey, Centroid.
A buddy of mine used to go snowmobiling out there in Quebec. I mean, there's a bunch of buddies like who go snowmobiling out there, and he used to belong to like a club out there, and he always went snowmobiling out there in Quebec. Yeah.
Well, you can almost go across Canada with our snowmobile routes here.
Oh yeah,
the bicycle path routes and the snowmobile routes. You can almost go right across, right up to Vancouver.
Town. You can ride into town on a sled. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered, Roger, why they don't do like a dog race across Canada like they do the Iditarod in Alaska. Like that
would be epic. But, yeah, it'll be epic, but it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
To there's a lot of places you got to fly in the dog food and everything, right? So.
Yeah, I remember watching them when we lived in Alaska. I was really, really young. I think I was like 4 or 5. So all my brother and I were doing was we were just sitting there making fun of the booties on the dog's feet.
Yeah.
And so dogs would come and we'd just be yelling, "Pink booties!"
And Canadian Drone Guys is we have about 40 to 60 mixed French and English here in Trenton because of the air base.
Oh, okay. Do you speak French,
Jersey?
Drone Guy, then?
Hey?
Hey? It's like, hey.
My father was in the 21st Regiment up in, wait a minute there. I can't remember the name of the town now.
Wow.
It's in Ontario. I can't remember the town name. But he was trained there in Ontario on the 21st Regiment for the Second World War.
Right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, RD, are you able to see the chat at all?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
No. No. When I'm.
Yeah. So are you on? You're probably on your
hangout,
phone then, huh?
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will go ahead and I'll try to post your channel for you so everybody knows who you are. A couple of people were asking.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Likewise, go ahead.
Oklahoma Droner, how you doing? I'll be right back. I'm gonna ask Kim that question. He knows. He knows about where my father was stationed. Hold on.
All right, guys. This is coming from my test account here, so it's going to look different than actually me. But this is who our other guest is.
No, it wasn't their name.
Maybe. No. I guess I can't post it for some reason. Hold on. But
Post it.
yeah, no, it won't let me because I didn't make my other account a mod and it doesn't have any stuff. So YouTube is like, who are you? You have no subscribers, no videos, and you're posting websites. Go away. So I'll just have to do it later.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'll have to look at my father's papers again tomorrow morning. Remember that town where he was in the regiment. Okay.
Fort Henry, huh?
I don't know if it was Fort Henry, because their names are so different up in Ontario, right? I can't remember the name of.
Oklahoma Droner. How's it going, man?
Could be Borden. Yeah, Borden. Yeah, could be. That's where he met my mom up in Ontario. That's why I speak English and French. My mom was English. My father was French.
Centroid, I am using Google Hangouts. It's actually like one of the options that if you set up in a live event, it actually, Google Hangouts is one of the things that you can choose to do. It doesn't require any program download or anything like that. It just uses Google.
I just uploaded OBS today. Is that what you call it? OBS?
Yeah, OBS. Yeah, online broadcast. What is it? Software. I was going to download that and kind of look at it as well, see how. But I guess it's got a bit of a learning curve. So
hell
it'll be one of those things you got to play with for a while.
I spent 3.5 hours this afternoon on it.
Did you learn anything in that 3.5 hours, or did you learn that you just don't know?
No, I just didn't learn nothing yet. It's all downloaded and everything, so I'm happy about that there. Now I'll go along and play with it a little bit. But I got off the live stream this morning. I had a coffee and something to eat. And I got right back onto it, and I spent 3.5 hours on it.
Huh. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually, but it's gonna be one of those things that's probably gonna take a while and stuff. But now that I'm gonna try, I set this stream up and I had nice tags and everything on it and a good description. So I'll tell all you guys now because a lot of you probably missed reading that description. But I'm gonna try to do this every Thursday night, either around 7 to 8 o'clock is when I'm gonna start it, and I'll just go for like an hour. I'm not gonna go for a super long time, but I just want to do this just to have everybody hang out, chat, and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
And then Oklahoma Droner, you were saying how's things up north? Right now, the weather is about as confused as I was when I started the chat. So it doesn't know if it wants to rain, snow, be sunny, warm. So everything else is good, though. Waiting for Christmas. We've got most of our Christmas shopping done. I still have to get some of the wife's stuff, which is actually like almost everything. But, you know.
So like right now it's right now it's doing 22 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I don't know what we're at. We're probably just below freezing right now because I walked out to go grab my other phone so I could watch the chat and stuff if this didn't work. And everything that was unfrozen is now frozen again. So
Jeez.
And now it's they're calling for rain tomorrow, 100% chance of rain.
And as quiet as I thought I was being,
that's...
evidently the wife heard me. So
oh God.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, I'm getting tutoring from the
Oh yeah, DNA. Is he the one teaching you?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
interactive DNA, yeah.
Yeah. It took me like 2 or 3 of your live streams, Roger, to figure out that Nay was talking about him. I just thought Slide was trying to sound like a horse or something. I didn't understand. But yeah, how cool is that? He like works on AI and all that stuff.
Yeah. The guy is really knows what he's doing. I know that.
Yeah. I wanted to ask him. I was hoping he was going to be in here because I wanted to ask him because I saw this really goofy story about the International Space Station, and basically like they sent up like this little floating robot ball thing, and it's supposed to be like the first test of like personality artificial intelligence, and they turned it on, and one of the astronauts told the thing to play a song, and it played the song, and it said, how do you like the song, halfway through it or whatever. And then the guy's like, oh, it's a good song, it's a good song. So when the song was over, it started playing it again. He's like, oh, you don't have to play it anymore. And the thing literally said, but I like this song, and it continued to play it. Then it started arguing with the guy, and the guy called Houston. The guy called Houston and said, this thing is not working, it's not responding to me, it's ignoring me now. And
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. And like in the middle of him explaining it to Houston, the robot said, well, you didn't say please.
Oh my God.
I'm not a robot.
Yeah, it's like that. Kim's upstairs playing his PS4. Ashley Ross is a robot. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so the guy ended up turning this robot off and put it back in the box. Like that was the first instance of what is it? Skynet. Skynet will come get us all, I guess.
God. I don't have to worry about it. If I do a live stream, I have to wear a helmet. Okay.
Are you talking about a tinfoil hat helmet, Oklahoma Droner?
Most likely.
Who was it who did a live stream and they were both wearing their they both had like tinfoil hats on? I forget who it was.
Viewing hold on. UK
oh yeah, Aerial Histories.
Aerial View Histories,
Yeah, that was hilarious. Those guys were funny. And like they were sitting there talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and it's like you couldn't tell if they were being serious or not. Like they had that really good straight face description. There was a couple times where I'm like, he doesn't believe this, does he? And then it's like some of them I think he did, and some of them he never told you either. Never told you whether he thought they were true or not.
Okay. What game is he playing? He's playing Battlefield 4, I think.
And Val, you're not allowed to laugh at her jokes. That just makes her feel like she should tell more. Yeah, wouldn't it be nice to have a robot that actually cleans for you and all that stuff? Not one that talks back to you. I already have enough of that. And I am. I don't mean you, honey.
You're going to sleep on the couch tonight.
Jesus.
That couch is looking pretty comfy.
Yeah. Everybody, please hit that like button.
Yes, thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody, for coming back after my, what was it? I think this was the third try. I don't know.
What was wrong? Did you find out what was wrong?
Yeah. So I thought this thing right here, I thought it was one of my USB drives, but it's actually a wireless connector for my headphones. And so I plugged it into my computer, and I was doing some stuff on the computer as far as files and all this stuff with my phone, and I just forgot that I had plugged that in, and so it was trying to read off my wireless headset.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whoops.
Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely 100% user error for sure.
Yes, Slide Dad, that's true. Yeah, for Nay there.
Well, they actually do make a robot that cleans your house. It's called a Roomba.
Yeah, the Roombas. Yeah, I'd like to see a vacuum cleaner that cleans a 1-inch swath costs less than $700 though.
Oh, I don't think they make one of those yet.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you got a new computer, Centroid? That's cool.
I know. And hey, Val, by the way, when you said try headphones, I started looking for my headphones, and that's when I looked at that USB device because I was starting to look for the USB device. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's already plugged in. So you're saying try headphones is what made me find out what it was.
Okay.
4x4, what's up? How are you doing?
4x4, good evening, good evening. I hope your wife is doing a lot better, my friend. Slide Dad has an empty doghouse. Yeah, don't forget, you got to keep it empty for Kim, eh? Don't forget, Slide Dad.
I might need it first. Does it have cable or any support? Uh-oh. Your mic's going on, Artie?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
I'm glad she's doing good 4x4.
That's very good 4x4. Yeah, well, guys, no regret for this chair, really. I'm very comfortable in it. I'm very happy about it. Believe me.
I'm wondering if people can hear mine. Can you guys hear mine every now and then creaking around?
No, I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Okay.
Night Bun.
Hey, Night Bun, how are you doing? Did you leave Night Shame's channel to come over here? I won't tell on you. You can answer it. So my daughter has her last basketball game this weekend, and I'm really hoping that she can get a basket. It's she's in third grade, and it's kind of hard for third graders to get the ball all the way up to the hoop. Okay. And so, the end score of each game is like 6 baskets to 2. Okay. But she's one of the kids that she can make that basket anytime from free throw line. She can make it to the basket. She just gets really shy. She doesn't want to shoot. So really hoping she gets a little. Yeah, slam dunk it. I could do that for about a year and a half of my life, and about 65 pounds ago.
Jesus.
$5 toilet, $10 shower. So does it? No, I won't say it. But does it cost $15 if I do both?
Oh God.
Centroid, what are you taking off? Centroid, what are you working off? Is it a laptop or is there a PC or a tower?
No, have a good night, Val. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Val.
Bye, Val. See you tomorrow. Get a good sleep. You got a long day tomorrow at work.
I think my day might be easy tomorrow.
You're lucky. He's only charging $10 for a shower. He was charging Kim $20.
Well, see, then I'm going to just pay for my showers by paying $10 for the shower, charging Kim $15, and giving him a better deal.
Are you working off a laptop? Okay. So you said you're working off of Wi-Fi, so you don't have your internet plugged into your laptop then?
Oh, you need an adapter to hardwire into your router. Usually they all have, what is it, Cat 4 or whatever cable plugins for everything. Oh, per month. All right. That's a good price. You know, when the oil stuff was happening over in North Dakota and eastern Montana,
Mm-hmm.
and the big boom was going on and stuff over there, that they couldn't even build like apartments for, and guys were living in like tent cities and stuff. There were people who would bring like portable shower things in, and they were literally charging guys like $25 per shower.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, they would bring a big old tank of water. They'd make like $3,000 off of guys. They'd sell them soap and all this stuff or whatever, and then they'd take off. It's like, man, that's pretty good money. Have a good night, Night Bun. Thanks for coming by.
Kim needs to shower more.
Yeah. So speaking of stuff and everything. So what I'm gonna do is when I get to 1,000, I've always been trying to think of something that I can do for 1,000, and you know, everybody else does giveaways and all this other stuff. So what I have decided to do is when I get to 1,000, I'm going to have a vote. Oh, I don't know, when I'm 40 or 50 away from it, and I am going to have everybody vote on a haircut that they want me to go get, and I am growing my hair out until I get to that point.
Yeah.
So the one thing that's not going to happen is I am not going to take a Bic razor to my head, but everything else is on the table. Mullet, you know, whatever. So everybody start thinking about the crazy, weird stuff they want Ashley to be stuck with walking next to me in a mall or something.
Oklahoma droner.
How about a Glenn Blake haircut with a mohawk?
Oh, I'd pull that off. That would be an easy one. I'd wear that all day. Hey, Andy, how's the future?
Oklahoma droner. When I with natural disasters, you
Glenn Blake
for a shower. That's a lot of money
for a shower. Man, see, that's like, especially if you're working in natural disaster, that's just robbery.
Yeah,
like,
it's wrong. It's wrong. It's completely wrong.
Yeah, that stuff should be given to you if you're working for a natural disaster.
Oz Beach, how you doing, Oz Beach, Andy?
Yeah, my wife's saying it's not her head, but if she's walking in the mall next to a guy who has the Elvis haircut, people are going to be looking at her strange too.
It's the king.
Thank you very much.
Right. Yeah.
Andy, how is your summer going? I just, it's so crazy that you guys have the exact opposite seasons that we do. You never really think about it until you go from north to south hemisphere.
Oh, Andy
I did a couple
RC,
years ago when I went on my, and I when I went on my safari and stuff, we went down there, and it was like end of June, so it was just becoming summer here. And we went down there, and it's like 38 degrees at night, and got up to about maybe 60 or 65 in the afternoons and stuff. And it's their winter.
Yeah.
Andy RC.
It's Andy, Oz Beach Andy. He's talking to.
Yeah. Andy is from Australia.
Oh, it's not Andy RC.
No.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Yeah, Ashley is my wife, guys, by the way, if you haven't already figured it out. Well, if she said I'm married to you, that kind of says it, doesn't it? Yeah. But so what's your how many drones do you have, Artie?
I have quite a few. I'll show you. Here, let me turn my.
We actually don't have your camera. We just have audio from you.
I have the camera turned off. I'll turn it on. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I have my camera turned off. Hold on. Let me see if I get my flashlight working. There we go. Whoops. My camera's turned around the wrong direction.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you do have a few.
Yeah.
See, I'm behind all of you guys. I have, what, 4, 5, something like that?
Yeah, and I got a bunch of tiny whoops up here, too. I got a bunch of tiny whoops. If you can see that.
Wow. Okay.
That's quite a few. Yeah, Roger has more than I do. Roger has more sitting on his shelf right now than I do.
Yeah.
Well, those aren't mine. I only got one. I got the Spark.
The
rest is Kim's.
Yeah, half of mine are hanging right over here. The 3 over here by me.
Yeah.
Hubson, and then the one over there, DM Spy or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma Droner, you just have one. Man, don't worry about it. You always end up adding more. Nobody owns one drone forever. Even Roger will have. Well, he has his second one. You have your whoop that. Who was it? Was it Drone Pool sent to you?
Well, I got the JD Quad sent me the B.
Yeah, that's right.
JD Quad sent me the B, and I got a Night 11 from Drone Pool. That's true. I got 3 of them. Yeah. Oz Beach, Andy. Yeah, it was doing minus 27 Celsius here this morning. And last night was the coldest night so far of the year. Last night. And when you open the door up and you see all the steam going outdoors.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about cigarette smoke. I'm talking about steam going outdoors. You know, it's cold.
Yeah. What was it? I think it was Kim was talking about last time we talked or whatever. He was talking about if you hold your eyes open too long, they start freezing open or whatever.
Oh, God.
It's the bloody wind. The wind doesn't stop, you know?
Yeah.
It goes right through you. The pants and everything goes right through.
Yep. Quickest way to lose your heat is from wind.
Yep. Grant McIntosh. Yeah. How you doing?
So Grant, you're still looking for your first drone. So do you want it to be like cinematic filming drone, or do you want to fly around and miss tree branches and stuff like all the rest of the FPVers do, or do you want to fly inside?
Or photos.
Oh, yeah, Andy. Yeah. The ocean is unkind to drones because not only does it get wet, but it gets salty.
Uh-huh.
Oh, something to film for hunting and fishing?
That's a good idea, Oklahoma Droner. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Oklahoma Droner, I saw, speaking of motorcycle and drones, I saw, I think it was on Ken Heron's channel on one of his shows or something, but he actually had a thing where there's this specific bike that has like a passenger car that like opens up and it's like a helicopter pad and everything for your drone, and the bike is specifically made for people who fly drones. I mean, they're probably going to sell 12 of them, but it was a funny idea. By the way, Canadian Drone Guy, I think I still have to send you that email of my decal. I forgot about that.
Oh, you got decals?
Or I'm sorry, the JPEG for my what do you call it? My avatar image.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's got a cool 3D printer thing that he might do.
Slide Dad says, Russ, water is water. Yeah.
Hey, now, that's my living. But I've had so many people say that to me. I could go into the spiel and stuff, but I won't do that here. I won't do that to you guys. But if water is water, Sly, I dare you to go drink out of that swamp that you fly over all the time.
Oh God, that's nasty.
Yeah.
And film it so I can see it.
Oh God.
I may have just challenged him to do something that might get him sick, and I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You just filmed the POW camp today. Dates from 1939 and 1945.
Oh, wow. History there, huh? That's kind of an eerie thing. Yeah, so Grant, for your drone, like, you probably, like, I know Val has, I keep meaning to talk to Val about her Breeze, because I've seen a bunch of other people's reviews on the Breeze and stuff, but, you know, sometimes some of those people are, none of them are people that I know who do reviews, so I don't really know the truth factor of whether they just want somebody to keep sending them things or if they bought it or whatever. So I haven't seen any reviews on it by people who I know and will be truthful. So I know it's good. I've heard a lot of stuff about whether it's good, but I just don't know how it will hold up in the wind because it's really light. I mean, I've held the one at Walmart. They've taken it out of the case, and it does not feel like it wouldn't blow away in like a 10-mile-an-hour wind.
Okay, central area drones, central area image.
Hey, we'll see you later, Centroid. Oklahoma drone is called Keeping Your Immune System Up. Yeah, it'll definitely make it work. That's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Either end.
Yeah, exactly. Your digestive system might be cleaned out as well.
Yeah. Canadian Drone Guy asked you if you still have his email.
Yes, I do. I have it right here on the other side of this paper. I won't show it to everybody, but yeah, I got it. I definitely have it. I just keep forgetting to send it to you. Something's brushing up against your microphone, RD.
I'm sorry.
But so
Yeah.
everybody else, anybody else getting anything for Christmas RC related or hoping to get something for Christmas?
4x4. Val has a video for a drone flying.
Yeah.
Flying Breeze, hitting the ladder, I think.
Yeah. I don't, but she never really talked about the wind or anything like that, though, I don't think. So
yeah.
That's why I was wanting to talk to her about the wind, because that's the only thing, because it looks like it's steady enough. It doesn't look like it moved. I mean, it's what is it, barometer based?
Yeah.
So it doesn't use GPS for its height. It kind of does this a little bit.
Yeah.
But as far as stability this way and stuff, it seems like it does pretty well. So I'm just wondering how it does with if it has a 10-mile-an-hour breeze and it's doing this, you're never really going to get clear video.
Yeah. But me the other day, I flew here between the house and the trees, and we had a very big gust of wind, and my Spark was going like this, and it still had a good video quality on it.
Yeah, yeah, it does. So, hey, Roger, I haven't flown a Spark before, but I have a friend who just got one. Have you ever had one talk about uh, its satellites are off or anything like that? Have you ever had yours do that?
No, no.
Okay, because I think he flew it into a canyon kind of, and so it lost satellite signal and went into that P mode that they have, which is like
Okay.
post satellite mode, and
Yeah.
or P GPS I should say. And so I think that's what it was. But I was just trying to talk to somebody who had a Spark, see if they had
No,
had
I
that happen.
never lost. I never lost that satellite mode. No,
But you're on pretty flat land, so it's pretty hard to not have a satellite
that's
lost.
it. Yeah.
So that's why I keep thinking it's the canyon because he kind of lives on a mountainside, and so he's already has half the sky that's kind of
Mhm.
unavailable because of the mountain. And then
Okay.
if he's in that canyon, he has a really even more limited,
Yeah.
uh,
Access.
yeah, access to the sky. So,
Don't matter what water you're over. If you don't have it over, no footage, no drone. Or,
oh, Slide
or
Ed, were you talking about water is water when about what I was talking about with the ocean? And Andy's getting okay. Now I thought you were looking because I actually what I do for work is drinking water. So I thought you were making fun of my heritage.
Yeah, the spark goes very good, but every time I come to fly the damn thing, I always got updates because I go so
Yeah,
long without flying it. I get the updates. So I got to spend a half an hour just for the bloody updates, and it's for the controller and the spark, and you know,
yeah. And then you got to charge your battery again to use it.
yeah, yeah. Lucky I got 2 batteries now. I'm lucky.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You do have to.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so I mean the error updates the same amount. So one thing that I've been looking into is it's spelled XIOAMI or
it's only
XIAI,
it's
but
only
it's basically show me is how it's pronounced. But the
yeah,
show me drones, they have capability wise a couple drones that are really good and compete with the Spark and compete with the Mavic Air. But what I have seen on every single one of their drones is connecting the controller to the drone and having them pair
yeah,
is not very easy sometimes. And sometimes you can spend 10 minutes just trying to get the controller and the
uh,
drone to connect to each other. So if that's still a problem with those guys, that I don't care what their drones are capable of, that's
yeah.
just pain in the butt.
Mm. Yeah, the Spark doesn't have very long flight time with the batteries there. That's one big problem with them. They should make Camelback batteries like they did for the Bebop.
Oh, where you can like strap them to each other and kind of have like a cable going to the other one.
Well, the Bebop, when I bought my Bebop, the battery was just like flat, okay? And now
Mhm.
they got made like a Camelback. It's extra power they had in the battery. They call it
Oh,
Camelback.
oh, oh.
Up on it.
So it would kind of like come farther out the back and kind of hang out with the little.
Yeah, it gives you about altogether about 25 minutes flight time.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
what I told Heath. As soon as you get the Bebop, because I sold him my Bebop I had.
hmm
I told him as soon as you get it, man, buy yourself some Camelback batteries because you're gonna need them because
Yeah,
those batteries were pretty old, tired out.
yeah,
But that's what they should do for the Spark. Make Camelback batteries so they have longer life, longer flight time.
yeah. I know. The Mavic batteries. It's kind of a sweet spot. It's just long enough, but
Yeah.
luckily I have 3 batteries for the thing, so just
Okay.
bring it back and all that stuff. But that interview that I did with that one company, those guys, it's really cool. So they use kind of a hybrid of fixed wing and drone, and their newest drones are all getting like an hour's flight time.
Okay. Wow.
Job is a job just above broke. Yeah. I work for my dad, so I gotta be careful saying that stuff. He'll find me. No, wife is saying housework. I think she's trying to make me guilty or feel guilty.
See that video Val brought up tonight?
Which video that she brought up?
No. Yeah, she made a video tonight about.
I did not see her video tonight. No.
It's about YouTube.
Oh.
But
yeah, I'll have to look at it. So today I got home about maybe 45 minutes to an hour before I got on. I had kind of a long day. I had to travel all the way down to Oregon. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've even caught up with any of my comments that people made on any of my videos or anything like that. I'm probably 10 or 12 comments behind at least.
Okay. Yeah, Oklahoma Droner, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you can take your time. So is that Pro Platinum? Is that really quiet? Because I've never actually seen one in person. I've seen a Mavic Pro in person fly and all that stuff. Is that Platinum really that much quieter? Because it sure sounds like it on people's videos.
I seen a couple of guys do their reviews on that one, and it is quieter.
Yeah.
They used a decimal gun, or they called it decimal gun, to see how many decimals it was.
Yeah, I think it was Kelly on Ready Set Drones did that.
Yeah.
Is that the one that you watched?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seemed to do pretty well. I mean, you could just hear it in the video without seeing the number on the decibel gun. You could really hear it, and I mean, it was only like 5 or 6 decibels lower, but it just sounded, that lower sound seems to be much easier to deal with than a high pitch. That's the only thing about the Mavic Air that I don't like. I love everything about the Mavic Air. Portability, the battery time is just long enough. The camera is really good and everything. It's just, man, when that thing goes up 100 yards away, people are looking over at you.
Check out Slide Dad's last comment.
Yeah, I see it. Although my first, I think my first stream that I ever did, when I did that Part 107 study guide or whatever, I was, let's just say, I was new and I was acting new. Yeah, exactly, Donor. Absolutely.
I don't know if you can hear my dog. She's snoring away there now. So.
Oh, is that what I hear? I thought I heard something in the background of RDs or something.
No, it's a dog snoring away here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really dying to try that that Bolt B that I got from JD. I haven't tried it yet. Kim flew it around a little bit here in the house there, but
yeah,
it's a little bit too fast to fly in the house.
Was it Kim's H-36 that you were flying in that one video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now we decided to do line of sight because I'm not used to the sticks yet. So I was going to do some yesterday, and yesterday I had a terrible toothache yesterday. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh.
I said, the hell with that. I took a couple of pills and I went and laid down to get rid of the headache, the pain. Then today, I was stuck on the computer for 3.5 hours after I got off the live stream. And
oh, yeah.
then I had to go do my errands, and I got hit the deer, and like the hell with this. I'm not going to fly tonight.
Yeah. That's a whole day, especially when flying, if you want to do it during the day, you kind of got to be done by like 3:30 at this time of year.
It gets dark fast, believe me.
Yeah, it does.
Slide Dad, I love everything about the Mavics, but the price. Yeah, I understand that part there, Slide Dad.
Yeah, the price is coming down on a few of them. I mean, I thought I saw Christmas deal, a Black Friday deal for the Mavic Pro. Now this is the first edition, but Mavic Pro for $899. And I remember when I bought my Mavic Air, it was $799, and the Mavic Pro at the time was like $1,050. So it's come down a bit.
Okay.
But it's still pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Eventually somebody's going to come out and they're going to have something that, because DJI, you know, they've just been making stuff longer than a lot of the other guys out there.
Yeah.
But eventually somebody's going to figure it out, and they're going to come out with something that's going to not only compete with DJI price-wise, because everybody is able to do that. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are able to compete with them price-wise, but they're actually going to have ability, reliability, portability, and everything start competing with DJI, and they're gonna start losing their
probably better customer service.
yeah. I have not had to deal with their customer service yet.
Yeah, touch wood, yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna cut this short because it's 12:30 almost here.
Yeah, I'm just about done here as well. So I only like to do this for about an hour or so. After that, I'm not as seasoned, so it's harder for me to talk about things for longer than an hour. So, but
okay.
Well, hey, have a good night, Roger. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay, take care, everybody.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. Thanks, RD, for coming
good night,
on.
RD.
And Sly Dad
Thanks,
wants
Roger.
you to let him know that he's lucky he ditched tonight, so that because Sly Dad was going to really let him have it.
Oh, Jesus. That poor guy.
Okay, take good care of yourselves, guys, and be safe. Have a good one.
We'll talk to you later, Roger.
Bye.
See you, Roger.
Hey, RD, we'll see you later as well.
All right, buddy. I'll take it.
Yep. And
See you
I'm
later.
just going to close with everybody here for a few minutes.
Right.
Hey, Grant, have a good night. Oklahoma Droner, thanks for coming in. Sly Dad, again, thanks for hanging out. Absolutely. And my wife has to be here. So, no, I'm just joking. 4x4, thank you for coming in. Canadian Dro Guy and Centroid. I know you guys, well, at least one of you guys left. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Andy, all you guys. Night Bun came in for a little while, and I know she left Night Sam's stream. So I'm going to go in there and tell on her, even though I said I wasn't going to.
Oh, jeez.
But appreciate everybody coming in. Val, all you guys, have a great night, and I will see you guys next Thursday. We'll talk later. Many of you guys I might see tomorrow on Roger's stream.